What's happening? What's going on out there in Wonderland? All right, let's get this started. So, a lot of people are going to be offended by this video, but I truthfully don't care. And there's multiple reasons why I don't care. We're going to go through before I just hit y'all in the head and make you deal with it. We're going to hear a couple things first. Just two things. We're going to hear two things first, and then I'm just going to give you a plethora of fuck-ups and why I'm saying what I'm saying. Like I said, it has nothing to do with personally, you know what I'm saying? Because I can hear people already. They're going to try to make some dumbass excuse about, oh, he's, I don't know, whatever dumb shit they be saying. He's a womanizer. He doesn't really like women. He doesn't really. Whatever dumbass excuse they got to make. I really don't care. First things first, though, let's listen to something.
For the last 55 years. Okay, trying to please everybody was the intent, because malicious reasons was the intent, political. What was the reasons why we've gone through the transitions we've gone through the last 55 years? Okay, the Johnson administration came up with a safety net. They had good intentions, but people are enterprising, so when they saw the opportunities that were presented, they went for them. And instead of having a safety net that dealt with rescuing people from an untenable situation due to the economics that they found themselves faced with, you got people that said, well, instead of using this to help me with my babies, I use babies to get that so I can help myself. So,
bums. This is what he's talking about. And you have to remember, they're not giving men shit on welfare. This is all women. Okay? So he's talking about women back in the 60s and 70s basically were bums. We're using the system the wrong way, and now we're in the shit. And you're really going to hear this right now. Watch, set it up.
You have
run it back again.
And instead of having a safety net that dealt with rescuing people from an untenable situation due to the economics that they found themselves faced with, to help me with my babies, I use babies to get that so I can help myself. So you have multi-generational in my courtroom where there was 6 generations, woman and
six. Nigga, six generations. Grandma, daughter, daughter's daughter, daughter's daughter, daughter's daughter, daughter's daughter. Regardless if you want to talk about boys cannot get on welfare. Nobody's giving men no fucking free food stamps and money. So he said 6 generations, no job.
Courtroom starting in 1994. She had felony drug and theft charges. She was 57. She had a 43-year-old daughter that was in front of me that she had when she was 14.
Yeah, do the math on that.
So that's all I wanted to give you just from that. Now, that was a judge. That was Judge Joe Brown talking about a case that he did back in the day. It was a 6 generation deep of non-working motherfuckers, straight bums, living off the system. Hold up. Where does that come from? Because I can hear women already. Well, that's not right. You just blaming, women for, you know what I'm saying, stuff that they can't control, ads at. Why ain't they taking care of their children? I'm going to show you why. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. I'm gonna show you why. Because this ain't got nothing to do with choosing deadbeats. Like you purposely choose losers. Okay, women are not the influence on earth. They're not the thing that makes the world go round. They're not jumping, in the burning building. They're not, in first infantry like that. Nigga, they're not making the world go round. Period. Okay. And nobody can front. This is what they doing. They fucking these losers and making bastard loser children, you know what I'm saying, through bastard losers sperm DNA, and it just perpetuates over and over and over again. And this is why my group's so fucked in the ass. It ain't got nothing to do with racism. It ain't got nothing to do with, oh, they rigged the game. No. We're rigging it ourselves by passing along dumb DNA. Anybody who is getting any woman, sorry, because men don't do that. There's no man on earth like, oh man, I hope she has felons and a bunch of bastard kids and a bunch of losers around selling dope. Oh my God, it's just, I love it. There's no man thinking like that. None. There's no man on earth that wants a fucking, like, we might like ghetto-ness from a woman, but we want her just to be acting. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say it like that. Like, men really don't want you to have a bunch of babies and shit. We just like the little attitude every now and then. It's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we ain't knocking you like that, shorty. We ain't saying you can't have a little, little R on you. Nah, ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's the bullshit that y'all wait, why do I keep doing that? I'm sorry. It's the bullshit that y'all create by bullshit. You know what I'm saying? There is no such thing as the good guy finishes last. No, it's women are fuck ups. They always have been and they always will be. And that's why they're unaccountable. That's why they don't like accountability, because it's going to prove that this had nothing to do with men, keeping women down. That's complete bullshit. It has always been a lie. The witches were getting burnt and hung because they were doing dumb shit, fucking up society. The women back in the day that were, told where to go and what to do is because if they loose ass got around, they would fuck up society. The reason that the eunuchs that watched the Arab women while the Arabs were gone were castrated is because they knew their women would fuck them. It ain't got nothing to do with the dudes. Because here's the funny thing. Just because you castrate him don't mean he couldn't eat it out. Don't mean he couldn't finger. Doesn't mean he couldn't do a lot of things to stimulate these women. So it's obviously not them that we're worried about. It's her. She's going to get pleasure. They didn't want her sleeping with another man laying on his cock, so they cut it off. All right. Don't want to believe me? Check this shit out. Let's just peep game on what I'm talking about, period. Listen.
A new on Live at 5, 4 people are in the Chambers County jail tonight, accused of stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars from dozens of people in our area.
Mount Bellevue police started the investigation, and they say the alleged crime involves stolen data from the dark. Latest on this one, Courtney.
Yeah, Eric, police tell us they know of 35 victims of this foul. They're being missing from their account. Some fraud were connected. So far, 40 total, but many were here in the Houston.
Thugs. They're rebellious. They're for the streets. They're gangster. Who are these 4 scamming hoe ass niggas that don't work? Now, what were we just talking about? We just had Judge Joe Brown on here explaining to us about a 6 generations family that did not work. These motherfuckers literally created failure after failure after failure after failure. Didn't pay a motherfucking tax bill at all. What was the bitch in court for? Drug case. So you poisoning people, you not paying taxes, and you living off the government. All right. Oh man. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Just stay tuned. Stay here. Do not leave. This is a good one. So, and people like Tiffany is created from these type of niggas. Men are the influence on the earth. Women do not influence nothing. They just make men's dick hard so they can bust in them and make more people. That's the only reason women have to look good, to stimulate a man. Women will tell you, a dude can play on the game all day. He can kick it with his friends all day. He can fucking go to work, hit the bar up, sit outside in the parking lot, wait till she go to sleep, and then walk in. Trust me, it ain't that serious. We're not the ones yearning for attention. Men want respect. Men are going to naturally get attention, period, because he builds the cities. He builds the towns. You're going to see him because everywhere you go is because of him. You ain't make no boat. You ain't make no fucking vacation site. You're not doing none of this shit. You just a goofy ass user. Why am I saying that? Because these ain't no noble women that we're dealing with. Now I can hear the local women, you know, the ones that are just 9-to-5ers or the good moms or the church goers. Oh, how could you dare say that about our women? Because you ain't speaking up enough. There is no way in hell that y'all should be represented by Lotto and Nicki Minaj instead of Sade's. Y'all brought that on your motherfucking self. You're the one who keeps flaunting your body around like it means something. It only means something to make us hard to jack in you to make people. That is it. Otherwise, you sitting there looking at the puddle does not benefit a motherfucking thing. And basically what you're doing is making people self-centered, selfish, and evil. That is what you do. You don't contribute as much as you think. So, 600,000, robbed 35 people, 40 people got popped. Because I can hear people, oh, we'll say there's women involved. That's fine, but who are the ringleaders? Who are the henchmen? These four. These are the starters of it. So it's these bum-ass niggas that are the reason that our women are doing what I'm about to do, what I'm about to show you guys. See, the whole point of this video is pointing out some shit. Marion Barry. Okay? Give me another black man that was high up in council or a high position that did like super ratchet shit. You know what I'm saying? Like stealing money and stuff like that. Like, when's the last time you heard of that? You've heard of church niggas. You've heard of pastors and stuff like that. But that's white, black. Benny Hill was like a Hindu dude. So it's like, that doesn't count. No, I'm talking about like embezzlement. You know what I mean? Stealing money from like the council and stuff like that. Like, that's what I mean. You got to show me that in large amounts with black men. You can't, because for one, they don't normally give us high positions, remember? And then another thing is, you guys tell us that black men are like super duper sellouts, you know what I'm saying? When they get these type of jobs, you know, they be, you know, yes, a boss and all that different stuff. So you guys aren't going to say that. All right. They need the space to act up like the others. That's why they don't shame them. Different visions of suicide. Or versions, my bad. That's pretty deep. That's pretty deep. Look at this. This is a damn shame, but it is what it is. All right, where do we start? Is it right here? Yep. All right. Making sure you guys got it. Okay. First, and these are all black women. Okay, these are all black women. First, former Mississippi mayor arrested for 3 counts of embezzlement. What the hell is her name? Bertha Thomas, the former mayor of Bethel, a town located in Balzer County, was arrested on 3 counts of embezzlement. All right, now that's in Mississippi. This was published February 29th, 2024. So this year. Okay. All right, that's 1. Keep in mind the 4 niggas who I showed you earlier that was stealing people's money. Keep this mind state in mind, because most of these platforms and stuff, most of these women say they like schemers and scammers. This is where they're learning this decrepit, dumbass mind state from. The low cognitive street nigger that nobody should be inspired by, nobody should be having sex with, and we should let rot in the fucking ground. We should have been let this motherfucker rot in the ground. It's 2024. There's too much technology. There's no excuse for these dumb ass niggas. Crips and Bloods, GDs and Vice Lords been here for 50 something years. They don't have one fucking warehouse. They don't have any business at all. They haven't made that shit an LLC. They haven't made peace with it yet. They're still out here doing the same dumb shit that they were doing when they were little ass kids, because that's all gangs recruit is little ass fucking kids. So obviously the teachers of it are adolescents and immature and ignorant, and that's why they're doing all this ignorant shit. Now, a lot of people don't want to admit that, especially because they'll be like, oh, well, shit, you a Crip. Would you? Okay, dog, I joined the Crips when I was like 13, 14 years old. I cannot stay in that mind state as a grown-ass man. That makes no sense. Yes, I'm always going to know what the C is, and yes, that's always the side I'm with, but that doesn't mean that's something I perpetuate. Wise Intelligence said it best. You know what I'm saying? I live in the ghetto. The ghetto don't live in me. You know what I mean? So that's first. 3 counts of embezzlement. Let's keep going. That's 1. Catherine Pug, or however you say that name, is an American former politician who served as the 51st mayor of Baltimore from 2016 to 2019. She resigned from office amid of scandal that eventually led to criminal charges, 3 years in prison and 3 years on probation. I forgot what she did, but you can look her case up. You can look it up. Okay, that's 2. So these are women. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to protect the black woman? You know, Megan Thee Stallion and shit twerking at political events. Who's going to protect the black woman? The black woman is so unprotected. Okay. So why is that when we put black women in higher positions, they're stealing shit and they're catching felonies and they're just destroying our name and they're making us look ignorant as fuck, and it seems like they should have no positions of power at all. Oh, what about white people? I know white women are doing dirt and I know white men are doing dirt, but I'm not white, so why the fuck would I care? I'm talking about us. That's 2. Committee city council member nabbed in drug bust. This is a this is a city council member. You made it all the way up. This is number 3. Connected in a drug bust. Roshanda Merritt turned herself in to Jackson County authorities on January 19th. Council member was arrested for drug activity after investigators said she sold marijuana from her home. Okay. Now I can hear dumb street niggers saying some stupid shit already. Oh, it's just weed. It's just weed. This is just like old girl that had to sit down in the Olympics. The one that wears the colored nails, they call the new Flojo. It's not that she's smoking weed that's the problem. The problem is you're an Olympic motherfucking champion. You represent the Olympics, bro. This is for the children. Why the fuck are you smoking weed? Okay, city council member. Why are you selling weed? Why? They're not paying you enough. You're a city council, dog. Like I said, if you can find me 3 black men that were, mayors and stuff and did shit like this in city council, you let me know. I can only think of Marion Barry. That's it. That's all I can think of. So I gave you 1. Okay, that's 3. East Point Mayor Monique Owens pleaded no contest Thursday to a reduced misdemeanor charge after authorities say she fraudulently applied for a $10,000 COVID-19 CARES Act grant in 2020. Before entering the plea, Owens paid $10,000 in restitution. Okay, why are you the mayor stealing money? And I can hear people already. I can hear them talking about white people, but it's like, bro, white people aren't the ones that are fucked in the game already. Okay, and then white people aren't the ones being paraded, given this chance about, they're the fastest graduates and all this different stuff, and just bigging these people up, even though they're letting in the ratchetest ones. Co-signed by the ignorant ones. Because the black woman can't lie. Every time these little dirtbag motherfuckers are in your face, you keep talking about black girl rock or black woman empowerment and shit, but y'all looking like a bunch of scammers, thieves, liars, and fucking dirtbags. That's what the fuck you're looking like. Now, that's 4. That's 4. I haven't even got to the Maynard D, the one that everybody knows. That's the funny thing. Everybody knows it's a certain one. Federal jury convicts former Baltimore prosecutor Marion Mobley on 2 counts of perjury. Okay, now we're at prosecution. That's number 5, right? So it seems like it doesn't matter what job I give you. I can give you a council member job. I can give you a prosecutor job. I can give you a fucking mayor job. It's like, it seems like your ass just ain't listening. You ain't listening to somebody. You're listening to ratchet niggas in the pale face. You have to be, because this don't make no fucking sense. How is it just you? It's just like the stories that black women tell about, there's no good men out here, and that's why I have all these bastard children. No, I don't think it's the men, shorty. I think it's you. And I think you're into dumb shit. That's what it is, period. I don't fully blame the black woman, but I do, because it's like, at the end of the day, you're supposed to be the backbone of your community. You could have been banned a strip club. You could have been banned porn. You could have been banned a slut walk. You could have been banned gangster rap. You could have been banned a lot of this dumb shit. But you're the one who likes to see your little son in Gucci. You're the one who likes to see, them basically be the man that you broke up with. That's basically what you're trying to do. You're trying to make the little child your husband, but it's not. And instead of having so much pride and just be accountable and maybe go back to the person that you fucked, put your head down and be like, look, I know you're a piece of shit, but we need to make this thing work. Instead of doing that, you'll do the pale face route and be like, no, I can just independently do it on my own. No, you can't. And that's why our community has the least amount of people, but has the most crime, or does the most crime. Does 50% of the crime in America, and is one of the smallest groups. Why? Because we're doing shit wrong. The women are not supposed to be leading or even talking like that. They're not. Their record is too fucked off for us to be listening to them. And this is my argument about people that talk about the matriarchy. Bro, name me one people on earth that were a matriarch that didn't get their ass whooped. Name me one. Because I can hear y'all already. The Indians and the Africans both got their ass handed to them. Both of them. Beat the shit out their ass. The Woman King, all that shit. That motherfucking battle lasted 30 minutes. Them French had a field day on them girls. It's nothing. Okay, the whole continent of Africa conquered. They're the ones talking about this matriarch. Egypt don't even exist no more. Then you got my Indian brothers and sisters over here. We had women chiefs. Did they win? Or did we get our ass whooped? See, this is what happens when a man runs behind a woman. You're going to get your ass handed to you because she cannot teach you how to conquer anything. She's not a conqueror. She never has been. How the fuck you going to let her lead and then at the same time listen to this motherfucker about being under men? About, oh, we were under the hills of men, but at the same time you want to let her lead? You're a fucking idiot. Period. You're a bozo, bro. All the way. So I'm just saying that for any men out there talking that matriarchy shit, that's the last thing we motherfucking need because we've had a matriarchy in our community for the last 50, 60 years, and we've lost. We got nothing but dope fiends, boule faggots, and bitch-ass niggas who don't want to unite, don't want to stand up for shit, just want to make TikToks and get cash apps and just bleed the people and go nowhere. That's what we have. A bunch of single mom, parent-raised bozos. That was number 5, right? Yeah, I believe it's number 5. We have another one. She's all the way in, where the fuck is she at? I think she's in the UK, right? No, London, yeah. So Azara Salem, 23, based in London, was charged after she spent over $30,000 meant for a Bristol-based charity on her personal expenses. She pleaded guilty. This woman was a part of the London faction of Black Lives Matter. Makes perfect sense. They took 68 million from black people and didn't do shit for them. Makes sense. That's number 6. Yep. That's number 6. Now, I know most people are waiting on Tiffany. I forgot to put her picture on here. But we all know about Tiffany because she's on the run right now. They can't find her. They can't find her. They literally had to like turn off her credit card. The credit card that they had for the expensive, they literally had to shut it off. That's how much she was robbing them. Now they can't find her. How much was Fannie Willis paying oh boy in the Trump case? To the good sisters on earth, I'm here to tell you something. This is not an insult to y'all. This is really like we need your help. We really do. It's really that bad. We need your help out here. We need you to stop liking rap music. We do. We need you to stop liking this sexist fucking perverted R&B too. We need you to stop. We need you to stop trying to make spirituality about sex with all this twerking and all this bullshit, because that's something else I want to explain to the black woman. Your tarot card reading is garbage because for some reason we're still losing. You don't know any winning lottery numbers, and you can't stop making bastard children. So why would somebody trust your crystal ball? For what? Why would I care about you flipping cards when you literally cannot change the situation that we're in? So what are you telling me this shit for? What are you telling me about my houses and the stars and the moon? Why are you telling me this shit? For what? To keep me on another dumbass mission? Seems like it. That's why we're not going anywhere. There's a bunch of fantasizers, and a bunch of fake shit, and a bunch of stupid people representing us. Because of you, Shorty. It's you, Shorty. I don't believe in a sky daddy. I believe a long time ago somebody wrote some game and motherfuckers passed it on. And I truthfully feel that the fall of man is exactly like the story said. She wandered off, talked to the devil, ate the motherfucking apple, and then offered it to the good man. How many didn't those dudes, them youngsters, just go to that hotel and get robbed by some bitches? Didn't they get set up by two females? The fall of man, listening to woman, knowing that she's the weaker vessel. How the fuck can she guide you if she's weaker than you? Oh, that's not right. Bro, nobody said hit her in the fucking head. I didn't say that. I didn't say be abusive to women at all. What I'm saying is men need to negate what they say. We need to block out what they're saying because it's showing itself. There's too many bastard kids. There's too many aborted kids for this woman to give a fuck about humanity. She doesn't care. That's why, what did she want when she bit the apple? She wanted to see what God see. But she's not God. She didn't make the sun, moon, stars, the plants, nothing. But wanted to be God so bad that she would listen to a dirtbag over a good man. Now think about how many of these girls had a good father who told them better. Told them, don't mess with the thugs, don't get in the streets, don't do all this and this and that. And did they listen? No. They bit that motherfucking apple. I'm saying that because in the story, she offers it to Adam, meaning she's already bit it. So she's a ratchet motherfucker off the jump because she wants to be you, but don't want to put in the work. That's facts. So fast forward that book to the Second Timothy's joint, where it's like a woman can't have no authority over the man, and when it comes to man business, she is to be quiet. Why is that? Because you see, if you put her in power position, she's a thief. She don't give a fuck about the people. She don't even care about the community. She's willing to steal the money. Dirtbag. Oh, there's plenty of white people and Hispanics. We're not talking about them. Every taco shop they make is not making us a dime. Every business white people create is not making us shit. So why would I be talking about them? I should be talking about us, so we can get straight, so we can be cool. All right, well, shorty, bottom line is this. You're fucking up. Men cannot have sex with you without you giving it to them because it's called rape. So that means you're purposely fucking trash, making babies with trash, not staying with the trash that you chose, and then getting your bum ass on welfare and then making these bastard welfare children. It's you. The suicide rate in men is exponential, but the abortion rate in women is exponential. Something's got to give. So I say all that to say this. Any woman who watches this video, be mindful of men that suck your dick. Be mindful of them because they're full of shit and they're the reason our communities are fucked up. Any man watching this video, be mindful of these women because at the end of the day, bro, when the shit falls, it's going to fall on us. Everybody's going to look at the man. Well, why did you allow this to happen? Well, why did you let her do this? Well, why did you do this? And God's going to look at you that way too, because remember, God's higher thought. So you already knew you was fucking up by listening to this dummy anyway. So don't think you're gonna get safe there. Don't try to pull that Adam shit. Oh no, it's the woman that you gave me. No, because it doesn't matter if I gave it to you or not. As soon as she offers you that apple, you should have said, "E, bring your dumb ass over here. Get behind me." And then you should have looked at the serpent face to face and said, "If you ever talk to my wife again, I'll break your goddamn neck," and sent his bitch ass on his way. Okay, I need you to do that with Lil Boosie. I need you to do that with Jay-Z. I need you to do that with all these niggers that are in front of us that have not done shit for us. Remember, there's plenty of black millionaires, 19 black millionaires, 19 or 16 black billionaires, whatever. But it took a racist white man to fund our colleges. From there alone, we should throw all these entertainers and athletes in the trash because they're no good for nobody, especially not us. They're damn sure not good for us. Because they're not doing shit. As far as women thinking I'm talking crap about them, no, I'm not. Because you guys have Martha Stewart, you have Oprah Winfrey, you have plenty of women with money. You guys could have been started your own pink construction site, your own pink town. You could have been did Women's City. You could have been did what you wanted. But you're a lazy, conning motherfucker. Like you always been. You don't build anything. You wait till it's built and then you nitpick. Talk shit. Now that's not all women, because good women respect men, but they also were raised by a good man. See, that's the thing. The statistics go that single father parents raise their children to the same potential that two-parent households do. You know who doesn't? Single mom parents. They're the ones with all the felons. They're the ones with all the rapists. They're the ones with all the murderers. Majority of people locked up come from single parent female households. It's already, you know how we know it's true? Because the domestic violence in the lesbian relationship, see, it goes both ways. If you raise a child by yourself, they're going to be a fuck up. If you're in a relationship with two women, it's going to be fucked up. It is what it is. Oh, men being abused. Gay men are far from abusive relationships. Far from it. That's why you don't hear about it. You don't hear about a large amount of gay men killing gay men. Like, you don't hear about it. Because they're actually there for each other. You're the one that's confused, trying to deny men dressing like them. I was raped by a man, so now I dress like one. If a big buff dude named Bubba raped me, I would never want to dress up like Bubba. I would never want to imitate Bubba. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. But see, men are logic. Women are emotional. Ladies, I love you enough to tell you the truth and give you your nigger wake-up call. Not a nigga wake-up call. Your nigger wake-up call. Because you're the nigger on the field right now. You're super fucking up. And you're not cool. You so not cool that your dumb ass don't even have enough decency to come to a political rally and act like a fucking human. You had to fucking gyrate your body like a fucking animal, and everybody's trying to not blame her. Like, oh, well, she didn't know better. She's just supposed to perform. So you're telling me if I invite a gangster rapper to talk to the kids, he's supposed to rap his most deadliest song? Or is he supposed to tell them that they have an opportunity to change their life? Don't they do that with people in the penitentiary? Don't they go and talk to, like, Scared Straight? Whatever. Women, you want to help us, you need to be quiet. You need to stop doing this, and you start listening. And the only thing we're asking of you, to be honest, because most people, oh, be quiet, cook and clean. No. The only thing we really want from you, black women, is to start fucking these nerds and start having productive relationships and building families. That's what we want from you. We are tired of you wasting your twat, fucking all these dirtbag niggas, in the end to be a bum living off the welfare system. Or living under the table selling drugs, which is illegal, which is a negative. And if I keep you in a negative space, you'll never think of positivity, and nothing will ever get positive. Hence why there's nothing positive in the community. Everybody tough. Everybody mean on Oscar, we're broke. Bro, it's 2024. You haven't really worked hard for a hard-earned meal. Y'all ain't done that in decades, motherfuckers. EBT. Have struggle looking for a home. How? It's Section 8. There's low-income housing. Look at all this shit. Bruh, you cannot blame these fucking immigrants who are just getting in when you've been doing this shit since the 80s. Come on now. Y'all done took over ghettos. Motherfucker, like, literally, like, they had to tear down Cabrini Green. These niggers just ain't gonna leave. They're just not gonna leave this project. So, shut it down. How many ghettos have they done that to? Another one in Chicago, Ida B. Wells. Oh, these niggas just ain't gonna get it right. Shut it down. Am I lying? No, they close ghettos all the time, and then redline motherfuckers boost up the price. Who wouldn't? Y'all not gonna change. Don't nobody give a fuck. Y'all so stupid. Y'all asking for money for slavery when you gunned your way out of that. You should be asking for your 50,000 patents. You should want money for inventing ice cream. You should want money for Lay's potato chips, not giving you a check when you invented the potato chip. See, this is how a logical person would think. But you so victimized by being a demon rat. And also, shout out to me for everybody stealing that, because I created that. Nobody was calling these motherfuckers demon rats until I said it. Now I hear all these fucking conservatives about demon rats. I'm like, wow, y'all can at least get a light show, a shout out, you punk motherfucker. But whatever. It's not for me to keep anyway. I gave it out for a reason. But y'all been brainwashed by them demon rats. Been hanging around them Crips too much, high top. Y'all thick ass high top in colors, motherfucker. Looking all fucked up. Be leaders again, black men. And being a leader is keeping it real. You women have been free for 100 and something years. You haven't built shit. If anything, you've been destroying the community with bastard devil children by these Chads or Tyrones and Pookies that you like. That ain't about shit. You knew he wasn't about shit when you seen him. 9 times out of 10, he had a bunch of drug money in his pocket. The car was rented, or it was his baby mama's car. Some other loser shit. It's like, enough is enough. Any grown-ass man with his butt cheeks hanging out is a fag or someone you should not be laying down with. You women need to use your fucking brain. We're done with it. Okay, we are. We're done with the spooky mystery men too. Okay, if they cannot allegorically break down the science and they're still talking about floating in the air, fuck you. You should not be talking to them. The clout chaser, the one who just wants attention like a broad. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of people that I looked up to on the internet or, had some, vision of high thoughts for. Turn it into fucking Cash App scammers. Just dirtbags, motherfucker. You taking these little pennies and you can't do nothing with it but buy an ounce. Cause stop lying. Stop lying. Y'all using these motherfuckers for gas money. All types of shit. With free, everybody gonna have money. Why are you fucking pin the people? Why don't you keep it real? Like I'm doing with the ladies right now. Like I said, they can hate me for this video. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you something. 10 years. Fuck it. 5 years. Ladies, I need 5 years of you only fucking nerds. Okay? Or not nerds. I'm sorry. I'll take that back. I need 5 years of you fucking legitimate men. And the reason that I'm saying that is because you attach to everything you deal with. You're a multitasker. You attach to multiple things. Okay, back in the day when we were hunter-gatherers, the men were the hunters, the women were the gatherers. Okay, you're attached to everything. All right, when I put the moving sperm in you, and it hits the egg, and then it becomes a baby, an umbilical cord becomes attached to you. See? This is why you're so emotional, because you're attached to everything. Now, that's knowledge born. You don't have to believe me. It doesn't matter what you believe. It matters what is. Well, attach yourself to this. When you fuck somebody, you keep them. It does not matter what you say. You copy your men's mannerisms, the way they talk, their joke patterns. That's what you do. You attach to things. Okay. So when you fuck 10, 15 Pookies and Ray Rays, and then you want you a good man, think about all this attachment that you're bringing into his life. This is why you're toxic. Because you're coming through with a bunch of bullshit that he stirred away from his whole life, building a good, righteous mind state, a good, righteous life. And you're coming in with these bum-ass niggas, these EBT welfare recipient losers' ways of thinking. And then you're challenging his manhood, even though he's been up square dealing, on point, top tier the whole time. You're coming over here with your little cognitive ignorance. You dig? To the queens out there, even though I hate using that word now, it's so fucking cliche. To the good women out there, to the classy sisters. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm not talking about you. But I'm talking to you because you should be making this video. It shouldn't be me. It should be y'all. Shit is too ratchet. It's gone too far. I don't believe you should be in any positions of power until you bring accountability to the table and really submit and admit that you have been destroying our community by killing our kids, by demonizing our kids, and by purposely having sex with trash, and then trying to blame it on all the hardworking men that you put in the friend zone, which ain't right. Not because you put them in the friend zone. I'm saying because you're blaming us. We shouldn't have anything to do with this. It should just be you and Pookie and that little bastard demon that you made. We shouldn't have anything to do with this. So we don't want to hear about women's rights and all that shit because it was a good man who gave women rights. It wasn't Pookie. How the fuck Ray Ray gonna be pimping you and at the same time give you rights? How the fuck is Pookie gonna be talking about give me your fucking your income tax, we're gonna flip it, but he gonna give you rights. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. It's JJ and them drinking up all your kids' fucking juicy juices and shit, sitting up on the couch, putting dents in it. We ain't got nothing to do with that. So, like I said, you have to submit to accountability. You have to, or you can't claim to be us. You can claim to be some freak show, but you can't be the black woman. You can't represent melanated women. No. You're going to have, especially with that blonde hair anyway, you basically don't. So it's like, whatever. But it's time. It's time. It's getting worse out here. They already pimped us with Barack. They trying to pimp us with Kamala Harris. Barack is born from a continental African. He has nothing to do with slavery, and his mama white. Nothing to do with us. Kamala Harris is a motherfucking Hindu who dad is Jamaican and mom is Jamaican by nationality, not by race. They're Hindu and Caucasian white. Nothing to do with us. But it will be the downfall of us because of the women. That's how Barack got it. So I need black women to wise up and do your job. You want to claim to be the backbone? You're going to have to call out these ignorant bitches that you got out here representing you. You're going to have to call them out. You're going to have to shut it down, too. It's up to you to shut it down. Now, as far as the fellas go, bro, I'm sorry, bro. There's going to have to be a line in the sand. Yeah, you street niggas is cool, but y'all shouldn't be in. I'd say all black women are like that, but I'm saying the ones that we have in these positions, look at the numbers, nigga. Look what up Tiffany or Fannie Lewis, nigga. But them two, so that's like 9 motherfuckers. You gotta line me up 9 motherfucking black businessmen that were. That's funny, feminine. The nine. You gonna have to give me 9. If you ladies can't do it, well then it's time to clean it up. All right, before I get out of here. Black women looking like the dark hand of to white supremacy these days, or white supremacy itself. Towards their men and their children, yeah, you're right. Not towards themselves, but, well, shit, even towards themselves, yeah, because they be beating each other up after the club and shit. They be embarrassing each other online. They even shooting each other now, like, yeah, now you're right. Yeah, you're right. Throwing acid in each other's face and shit, like, yeah, you're right. You're right. They all got hair hats, ashamed of themselves, yeah. Looking like George Washington and them. Niggas stupid as fuck. Like George Washington and them. I just want y'all to know I didn't make that up. Look like George Washington. Planned Parenthood, Fannie Gorilla Grip Willis, as they beg men for money. They just had a guy on the news, and he was talking to a black woman, and he was telling her, he's like, yo, y'all independent now. And it's like, back in the day, men were the ones with the jobs, and they paid for everything. So now that you have your own job and your own money, isn't it time for you to pay for a man? And it's funny because I've been brought this up. I'm like, y'all should be fucking not sugar daddying, but you should be marrying men. Yes, you should be going up to broke men working at McDonald's and saying, hey, I'm rich. I'm going to take care of you for the rest of your life. Will you marry me? Yes. I don't understand these hoes. Like, I'm not saying it to all women. I'm saying it like, period. Like, I understand you motherfuckers. It's like the more, like, technology and knowledge y'all got around, y'all just start doing more dumb ratchet shit. Like, people couldn't notice you. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? We can do you. We can do you, women. Damn. Internet ruined y'all. But I'm here to help y'all out. And guess what? I don't want no pussy. That's the crazy thing. Women be thinking you want some ass. No. I'm really making this video because we're upset. We want some booty from respecting you, as you see. People can open the door into the point where you don't want to open the door. You think I can open the door myself? I'm a woman. I'm a woman. Oh, I don't need a man. I can do it myself. Okay, so being nice to you is not what you need. You need structure and rules. So I'm just laying down the rule work. You're going to have to tighten it up. We don't care about you having a good time anymore. We don't care about you just want to have fun because the children suffer. The children suffer and the men of your society suffer because you want to have fun. We've noticed. And for some reason, fun for you is not hard work and success. Fun for you is like spending other people's money and bullshitting around. That's not fun. Oh, and getting people in vulnerable situations where they get their fucking head built off. That's not fun. Ladies, just realize, you looking stupid as fuck on the political scene. Y'all looking trifling as fuck and dumb. It's time for y'all to address this shit and say enough is enough. Enough of using my likeness to represent stupid shit and triflingness and fucking faggotry and all types of dumb shit. Stop letting them do that to you. That's what I'm saying. You had the calculators. You were the calculators at fucking NASA. They called y'all the calculators. That's how smart these black women were. You're the one who made the home security system. Ring would not exist if it wasn't for you. Sisters, you made the Craftmatic. You made the fucking folding bed. It's bro, you're beautiful, doll face. When you really, get out the victimhood, get out the fucking revolutionary stories. Fuck Angela Davis. Nobody cares. Get into your bag. And also get these bitches in line or kick them out your motherfucking car because they make you look fucked up. That's all I'm saying. To the real ones out there who ain't trifling and shit, they make you look fucked up. Rise with us and get the fuck on. Yeah. Goes. Remember, yo, I have a mom. I had a grandma. All I'm saying is it ain't nothing personal to the sex of women. No, nigga, I'm tired of seeing my kids either killed by the police for being stupid, killed by themselves by being stupid, killed by you by going to the abortion clinic because you just want to party all the time and let people hit it from the back. Enough's enough, right? Time to do. Claim you the motherfucking empress and queen and shit. Make it happen. Shit. Goes.